Hey Aries, how are you guys? Shuffle, big time fail here. This is your Twin Flame Soulmate reading for April 2018. This is the monthly overview. We do weeklies as well. And I'm thinking in May, we may start doing dailies for the elements. So like air, fire, water, earth, we might move over to doing that. In April, we're just going to try and stand still. The channel's growing a lot. I've brought on an editor now, so things are going to be lightening up so I can do more things, which is really, been such a fantastic gift. So shout out to the new editor, Jimmy. Yay! All right, so here we go. Aries, happy birthday, first of all. This is your April overview. What's going on for your soulmate twin flame journey. Let's see what's happening for you guys. All right, so star. All right, that's a good way to start. Yay! So there's somebody who is the one. You know who it is. This is a wish granted, right? Your wish has been granted. The universe is saying, yep, okay, yes, this is you know who this person is. And there's like this vulnerability here, this ability to just be like, yep. You know, that feeling when you're sort of close, when you're sort of together in the moment and you just kind of know. That's what that is. Yep, the universe. You've asked the universe. You have asked the universe. Yep, another wish granted card. That you are their wish granted, which is totally freaking awesome. Of course you are. I don't believe, personally, that if one person has a truly divinely inspired connection with a person, that person isn't giving back also. I just don't personally believe that. I don't think the universe, I do think there's plenty of times in the physical world where I love him and he loves her and she loves somebody else, right? Like whatever the song is, Love Stinks, right? That does happen. But I don't think those are divinely inspired couplings, right? I think the partnerships that are set, the soulmates, the twin flames, the things like that, if you know this is your soulmate, this is your twin flame, the necessary mirroring is happening, okay? So they may not consciously know this, but this is divinely set up, right? The souls are set up to connect. You, Three of Wands, Devil, we'll talk about that, and Knight of Pentacles. So slow movement is necessary. Well, okay, so in the past, the pace has been an issue. Too fast, too slow. Right? It's sort of like you're moving fast and they're, hold up, cowboy, right? So the other way around. So there's some awareness now, and it may not be, okay, so it may have been maybe with this person, this exact person, or it may just be in your life you have learned about this. You've learned about what is stopping you from love. Youth is wasted on the young, right? So like we do all kinds of stupid stuff, but when we're kids or when we're young people, we don't have as many like, oh, that didn't work, or oh, that didn't work, or oh, fear, or oh, whatever. Stuff that's like hemming you in, boxing you in. And so it's more free and more natural. This is free and natural. And there might be, Aries, some situations where you have so many of these things. Okay, like in Tin Cup, when Rene Russo's learning to hit a golf ball, and she's got like all these like contraptions on her that help her make her swing natural, right? And it's just like, no, it just needs to be natural, right? So you don't need to be tied to a bunch of preconceived awarenesses, knowingnesses, lessons, hardship, fear, all of these things that have hemmed you in. Because the universe has delivered this person to you very naturally. It just needs to be natural. Okay? You don't have to think too much about it. You don't have to think too much about it, okay? You think too much about it, you overthink it. And so there's this like sense of being in armor and making an offer, like here, and being afraid of what the person is going to say or do. And here's the overthinking part down here. And you're sort of like, how do I approach this person? How do I do it? Because there's been a lot of stuff that hasn't worked in the past, and there's been, we've had some problems. If it is this exact person, then well, even more, right? If it's not this exact person, if it's not this exact person, it's reminding you of something like this. So, you could be a little bit not natural, is my point. Because look, this is like the guy's all geared up and everything, and you've been waiting, okay, you've been asking for this, and now it's here, and you're like, oh, like the person has been granted, your wish has been granted. And I think what you're missing, Aries, is you're their wish too. All right? You're their wish as well. And so, like, the insecurities and the fears around rejection and what if I'm not doing it right and all of that kind of stuff, those are blocks to love, right? Those are armor. And what really needs to happen is being natural. And, the devil is a soulmate card, okay? And it's about excess. That's the overthinking part here. But the devil is natural, right? The natural world. It's the untamed wildness of the natural world. And man has put ties around themselves, tying themselves to situations that are not natural. Instead, being natural is the most natural thing in the world, right? So it's like, if you're thinking, if the feeling is like, sex is bad, or I can only do this when this happens, or I must have, whatever the constraints are, need to go. Your person here has definitely learned some lessons. Page of Pentacles is about self-love. And the Queen of Wands is very confident, totally hot, by the way, P.S. Fire signs here, you could, Aries, if you have some, or your person could be an Aquarian, or you could have some air in your chart. Because that's why the overthinking crap happens, right? You guys, if you guys are like fire signs with a lot of air, right? It's like, boom! You need some earth. So this is when these things come in handy, because the earth signs are grounding. This is very earthy too, Capricorn here. It's very grounding, and it's allowing it not to blow apart. Because there's a lot of sex here. This Nine of Cups, Devil, Star card here. And then down here, we get this like very chaste High Priestess. And then there's like, oh no, right? Oh no, am I doing it wrong? Right? Oh no. The High Priestess knows the secret of this connection. And it's intuitive. It's natural. if you're going into your mind, like too much air, you guys, the two of you, Aries, if you have too much air, if you have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra in your chart, and your person does too, there's a tendency for this to happen. So you got to anchor it with this grounding and also the awareness of the intuitive nature, the natural nature of this relationship. Strength. This is the combination of the groundedness, the learning of the lessons, the natural, right? Managing, mastering the beast. Not doing this. Not like, okay, I've got to, in order to make a golf swing correct, I've got to do this, keep your elbows in, bend your knees, and then, oh, by the way, let it be natural, right? That's what that is. This is going with the flow, doing what feels right without overthinking. Doing what feels right without overthinking. And this really is a divinely guided partnership, a connection that is positive and powerful and is being offered because you have learned the lessons. You have been able to incorporate a lot of these things. And now you're building something new on that foundation. Good. April should be lovely. Aries. All right. Well, happy birthday to you. We are going to continue this reading. And there is a link below for Aries 2018, the monthly read for you guys. So head on over to Vimeo, click on that, and go on over. Here's what's going to be in there. We're going to do some cards for you for how you move forward. 3 cards from your person, messages to you from them. 3 cards for how this partnership plays out in April and beyond, probably. And also guidance from the universe, and we'll get some Archangel Michael Oracle guidance as well for you. So this looks like a pretty good month here. Your person is here, and this is about not overthinking. Going with the natural flow. All right, my lovelies. I will see you over there.